All praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. This is Michael McCoy. Um, just doing another lesson. Listening to Great Millstone, learning a whole lot of the true Bible. Never trusting my enemy and finding out who my enemy is, and um, you know, earlier I listened to a lesson that's right. Ever since we were brought over here in cargo slave ships, and then we were not treated right. And man, I just didn't think about we're treated the same, since cargo slave ships. So, but I have some different scriptures. Second Ezra, chapter 6, verse 24. At that time shall friends fight one against another, like enemies, and the earth shall stand in fear with those that dwell therein. The springs of the fountain shall stand still, and in 3 hours they shall not run. Yeah, friends shall fight as enemies. A lack of food's gonna be there. Um, you have race wars, all this stuff. A lack of food, really resources, and everything. Friends shall fight as enemies, and people are not going to get along, and there's going to be a lot of violence. And if you're not of the elect, 144,000 of the nation of Israel, blacks, Latinos, Native Americans, you're through. Um, 2/3. Um, let the multitude perish that was born in vain, but let the great be perfect. Um, basically, you're born in vain if you don't return back to Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai. All the death and destruction that's coming, you're born in vain, and uh, and we don't want to be born in vain. So we want to turn back the best we can. Mm-hmm. No pork on a no pork on a pizza, man. So, yeah, man. So, returning and not want to be born in vain, and knowing that it's you know, people are not going to look out for each other. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 19. A man shall not have pity on a man shall have no a man shall not have no pity upon his neighbor, but shall destroy their house with the sword and spoil their goods because of the bread and for great tribulation. Yeah, not only are friends going to fight his enemies, but people's houses are going to be spoiled and get invaded, and people are just going to get destroyed. And it's the judgment of Yahweh Bashim Yahweh Shai, and these people are basically through. And the Lord's um yeah. Second Ezra chapter 15 verse 17. A man shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Yeah, when martial law happens and the cities are locked down, you shall desire to go into a city and shall not be able to. Um, there's going to be a lot of death and destruction, and you have to focus, and the Lord's in control of everything. So, the Lord controls it all. Yeah. And and the Lord's in total control of what happens, and 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 uh, and and people fighting each other, and friends fighting his enemies, and and all. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4. Righteous profit not in the day of wrath, but righteousness delivered from death. Proverbs chapter 11 verse 4. The riches are not going to help you in the day of the Lord and destruction. That's another good scripture to bring out. And right. You know, um, Proverbs chapter 29 verse verse 7. When the righteous thrive, the people rejoice. When the wicked rule, the people mourn, groan. Yeah, so the wicked is in control of the earth, so we're mourning, and soon the mark of the beast is going to it's going to be the only way to purchase anything. So, yeah, it's really going to be a time of tribulation and trouble. So, but just this just bringing out a lesson of it's every man for itself. Um, you may have some good people that want to look out for each other and do what's right, but in this lesson, I just want to the scriptures. No pity upon his neighbor, friends fight his enemies. It's every man for himself. And people don't care about each other. People can care less. They don't care. So again, all praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. Um, Thank you, Great Millstone, for teaching 100% truth of the Bible. Peace and blessings to the whole flock scattered around the world. And this is Michael McCoy. Have a blessed night.